Hey YouTube, how you guys doing? This is gonna be the first rant style video I've done. I don't know, I just feel like making this video because I feel like ranked is in a pretty bad state right now actually. And I want to get some points across that I feel like a lot of people don't really consider. And I want to know your guys' thoughts, if you think I'm right, or if you disagree, or if you agree, or if you have different fixes for what I think, or whatever. Just let me know in the comments, I appreciate it. So a big thing with ranked guys that's always been a thing, I think, is that there's a low player base compared to the majority of Smite. And that's just because I think there's a big barrier of entry to ranked. I feel like a lot of people play casuals and they get really good, but they're just scared to play ranked. I think a few solutions to that would be I think you need to give people more rewards for playing ranked. I think B, you have to make it so picks and bans don't take too long. I think the picks and ban system is really whack. I think it's crazy how you can be in queue for 6 minutes, be in picks and bans for more than 6 minutes, and then F6 at 10 minutes in the game. I think that's very unattractive to players who just play casuals and stuff. So I would say shorten the picks and ban system to like, if they can get it to 2 or 3 minutes, guys, I think a lot more people will play the mode. I think the mode will just be way better if more people play. So I think the main reason that a lot of people don't play right now is because of how long picks and bans take. They don't feel like doing them. I think they should do a new system. People have suggested League of Legends system where everyone gets one ban. I don't really see that working that well with Smite just because apparently you can like ban the same people as the enemies. So like there'll be a lot of duplicate bans. But I do like the idea of like one person banning a character, and then if someone else did, maybe they could say like this is already banned or something. But just like maybe a 1 minute phase of everyone banning a certain character. If someone already bans it, pick another god. If you can get 10 gods banned in a minute and a half or something, and then give people another minute to pick, like in casuals, like I think that would be amazing. If you could pick some bans down to 2-3 minutes, I think a lot more people would play. You would be in a game in maximum 10 minutes, like minimum 3 minutes, which would be very sick. Other than that, I mean, the other system you could do would just be like remove bank time and only give people like 20 seconds to pick and ban. I think doing it all at once would probably be better just because everyone would be ready for it. You know, like everyone loads up, everyone has a minute to ban a character, figure out 10 different characters to ban. Then you have another minute or something to pick your own god. I think that would be a very good system and make a lot more people attracted to the mode, which would fix a lot of the matchmaking issues just because of player base. I think another point I want to make is that I don't really see the reason for having MMR and TP. It's been like this for years and I don't really get it. Like a few years ago they wouldn't show MMR, they would just show TP. But now they show MMR and TP, so you kind of track both. But what's the point of having both when MMR is supposed to be your matchmaking rating, which is how good you are, and TP just determines like what rank and when you rank up and stuff. I think a better solution to this would just be have MMR brackets, and whatever your MMR is, you fall inside that bracket, right? So I don't know what that would be. Like for example, like maybe 1500 to 1800 is gold or something, and then 1800 to 2200 is plat, 2200 2500 diamond, 2500 plus masters, 3000 plus grandmasters. I think that would make a lot more sense to just have MMR brackets. And like the TP, like I don't even really get the TP because you don't really lose as much as you gain, so it makes it pretty easy to rank up. I don't know. And also rewards. I feel like you don't get rewarded enough for playing ranked. I mean, you do get more worshippers per game, I think. And there is like a few rewards, but like I don't know. I think maybe they should give something every split, at least. Maybe a skin or maybe even just some boosters. I don't know. Just some incentive to have people play ranked at least once or 10 times or 20 times, whatever it is. I think obviously rewards would make people want to play more. But the biggest complaints I have right now, guys, are for the very top of ranked because it is very, very bad right now. I'll show you. One thing I think that should be repeated, I did watch someone else's video and they have said this, but I just want to repeat it because I think it's a very good point. And it's the fact that ranked is no longer on the main page, which if you're just playing, you probably know where it is, but it just, why do you have to click play and then play ranked? It used to be there's a tab here where you just played ranked. I feel like that makes ranked more dominant or more, I think it makes ranked more like visually attractive, visually like appealing to just go down this list and see ranked, click that, instead of going play, ranked, and then conquest, and then you can see everything here. I think this is messy, to be honest. I don't know why they changed this. I don't think it really went that well. So I would say definitely bring ranked tab to the main page again. I think that would I'm not sure if it would do that much, to be honest, but I just think it would make ranked seem like they want to push it more, you know? Just being right here or something. I feel like that would increase it. Pretty much my main complaint right now is that it's too easy to get MMR capped, and I know that might sound crazy to some of you guys, but there hasn't been one split in Smite where this many accounts are MMR capped. Look at this, guys. Look at this, guys. Like, I myself have 3 accounts, 3 accounts that are capped. I know a lot of other people have 2-3 accounts that are capped. It's just way, way, way too easy to get capped. And I think that ruins the drive for these high-level players to want to play. And that's why when I queue nowadays, I don't get that many good players in my games, just because everyone's capped. Why would you play if you're capped? It doesn't make sense. It's like doing extra credit on a test where you already got 100, right? No one's going to play if they're already capped, except for some people like me who just get bored and don't have anything else to do. I want to stream, right? It's way too easy to get capped, guys. And that brings me to my other point, where I think gaining and losing MMR should scale down the more games you play. I think it just makes sense. I think the variance system kind of got a little out of hand because you could see your variance. And if you don't know what the variance is, the more variance you have, the more you gain or increase or decrease in MMR per win or loss. So if you have high variance, you might gain 100 and lose 100. If you have low variance, now it's like plus 50, minus 50, which I think is way, way, way too high. I think it should take way more than 2 games to gain 100 MMR, just because of how easy it is to hit win streaks. You can get a nice like 6-game win streak and gain 300 MMR. And I know people will feel like they're not that MMR, you know? Same with losing. Like I've lost like 2 games or something, and I've lost 100 and 110 MMR, and it's like, okay. And I think lowering how much MMR you gain per win would obviously keep people away from the cap more, make people want to grind more, and just make the high-level players play more, which is what I want. So I realized I didn't give a specific number to correct this error that I see. And I think that capping it at the start to 100, gain or lose, is really nice because you used to gain 300 or something. But I think at the bottom end, I think it should go all the way down to like, I think the plus 16, minus 16 was a good number. Well, let me know what you guys think of that. I don't think plus 50 and minus 50, I think that's way too high. I would like plus 16, minus 16 like it was back in the day. I don't really think there's a problem with having a strict MMR cap because we had it in the past. I think last season there was one that was like 3250, right? But it was so hard to get. I think only like 5 people ever got it. I never got it. I know it was very, very, very hard to get. I think it should be way harder than it is now. I don't think this many people should be MMR capped. If you think about MMR cap as like being as best as you can, there's no reason for over 50 accounts to be MMR capped, you know? I'm not sure if they have to specifically hire this, or they just have to lower how much you win or lose, or they have to do something. They really have to do something, because right now, guys, they are resetting MMR next patch, but right now, no good players are really playing. It's just boring. There's nothing to play for. I think one big thing is that with the MMR cap, you can't have a number 1 player, which I think is fun to grind for, and I think a lot of other people it would be fun, like fighting for number one or like racing to number one. So I think a main issue is that you gain way too much of a MAR per win. I know some people might not agree with that, but I don't think there should be this many accounts capped. I think one of the ways to stop that is to not give people as much of a MAR for a win. I think maybe up the cap or maybe decrease variance for higher level players, like when you get to 3K or something. And yeah, guys, that's my rant right now. I just felt like making this video. I don't know, rank's in a pretty bad state. You guys know I play a lot of ranked. I enjoy ranked. I like playing Smite. I like competitive games. I'm not getting any right now. I think there's very easy to fix problems that are holding back the ranked community or the ranked game mode, whatever you want to call it. And I think Hi-Rez can do a better job, honestly. They have in the past. I think they can do a better job. So thank you for watching this video. If you agree, leave a comment. If you disagree, leave a comment. I appreciate it. Thank you guys again for 1,000 subs. It means a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks.